second half then, just getting going. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's crossed into the middle. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vitinha. Can he spark a counter here? Distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Played back in. It's a mighty effort! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Kashima Antlers get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Tchouaméni has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he's on his way! And Hullet! Superb from Hullet! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Pass somewhat off target. Kola. Figo. Oh, nice touch. Figo crosses. Oh, well played, well played. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Vitinha. Out towards the flank. Looking to play him in. Cross into the box. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game. And the cutback. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's there to make the challenge. Tchouaméni. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vitinha. And the return pass. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Hiroshima really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Hullet. Always onto this. A lot of big chance! They've done it! Ahead again! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now.
Chance for a shot!
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 24, Palmer.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Number 41, Rice.
Lahm, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rice. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So all square and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's got away. Lahm picks it up now.
4 added
Well,
minutes has
that
been
might
indicated.
be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's having a shot! Danger averted for now. And here's Platini. Rice can so cleverly bypass the press. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
いやこちらこそありがとうございました。久しぶりにやったスポーツトップ、どうだった？攻撃力が乏しかった。また機会があったら対戦しましょう。いや、すごかった。何もできなかったもんな。いや、そんなことないですよ。本当にたまたまです。全然ネギさんの方が上手だったんですよ。久しぶりにやってみたんですけど、全然ダメだったですね。綺麗に決められちゃったっすかね、何本も。ちょこちょこやって練習しないとダメですね。
フットボールファンの皆さん、こんにちは。各チーム高みを目指して
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira wins the duel this time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vieira cuts out the pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Corner given.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Robson. Can he get on the end of this? Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's good vision. Oh, well played. And he's managed to get rid. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bale, he has found a way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nedved. That's a shade optimistic. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Robson on a strong run down the right. Robson. Bale is flagged offside. Pass somewhat off target. Šeško. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's an imaginative pass. Lopez. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, what a climb! Goal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Mbappe could move up a gear here. Fermin, there he goes, motoring forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Bale. He's got away.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Sagan Tosu are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Now there's a fine ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Now, who's going to be first to this? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's... Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Nedved, looking for the run, hangs in a cross, and it's claimed by the keeper. Šeško. Hullet, great ball and a decent chance! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. De Jong conjures time and space where few can. Good take and shot at goal! Goal! And again they hit the front. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Ernest. De Gea claims comfortably. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Ernest, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nedved, and he was alert to it. Through.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
No, that's been intercepted. Yeah. Oh, it's come loose. Sheshko. Now it's Bale. Saliba gets over and intercepts.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Cruyff. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their fourth corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Gerrard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicked it back promptly. A vicious ball here. Del Piero gets flagged offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Ernest. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now he's got space here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Fermin going full tilt down the left. Now it's Mbappe. Opts to play it back. Chance for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's been played through.
Number 7, Raphael Leão. Number 11,
Hiroshima
Bellingham.
really are showing
Number
all the necessary
14,
urgency, but it's potency they need.
Number 24, Tevez.
That's a
Number
lovely, neat
18,
pass. That's
Bruno
really well
Fernandes.
manoeuvred.
Substitution in progress.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pass is just off target. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, they've got it again. Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball.
Hiroshima really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Cruyff. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. Thuram clears. And it's Del Piero. Great vision. And this is Cruyff. And the finish! He has done it! Dying minutes, and we're all squaring. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit.
He has found the way through. Cruyff did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's managed to get rid. And back to the goalkeeper. And he's had it nicked away. And he's in on goal. He's got away. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And this is Hollett. Pele. Oh, that's a key interception. No way through. Pele. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he was alert to it. And that has been clubbed away. Ball's gone out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Saliba. Oh, can he get onto this?
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Saliba gets good distance on it. So what can they make of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Pele. Cruyff. Cruyff going for it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Rummenigge. And he's picked out the run. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Nice bit of trickery. And that's been intercepted. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. And that's a good ball. Shoots! He's delivered all right! It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram gets it clear. Taken back almost at once.
Hiroshima really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Threads one in. Now it's Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromised. Bullish header! And it's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And here's Hullet, and this is Cruyff. He's found a way through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Can he get it through? Tries a shot! Goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition...
He gets big! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And the counter is on. Now it's Hullet. He's on it. Can he get away? Thinks about the shot. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Suarez. Big chance! Cleared without complication.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's in a great position here. Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pele, Luis Suarez, spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Suarez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Suarez. And it's Vieira. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rummenigge. And this is Nedved. And this is Pullet. And the shot! No, not quite.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 22, Hannes.
Now it's Cruyff.
Number 9,
Floated through.
Nedved. Number 24, Guti.
This is the time you need that pace.
Number 7, Semenyo. Number 10, Del Piero. Number 15,
Maldini cuts out the pass.
17, Johan
Tries
Cruyff.
to pass it through.
Number 23,
Oh, that's delightful.
Gerrard. Substitution.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the finish! Outstanding save to keep that out. Oh, that's a clever looking... Gets his head on it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now it's Del Piero. Well, played right into his path. And he's certainly on... Shot, surely! It goes to show he is human after all.
Hiroshima certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Ended up in no man's land. Now it's Platini. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero. Chance for a shot! It's there! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Maldini calmly anticipates. Nedved.
There will be 3
Can he get on the
minutes
end of
added
this?
time.
And this is Nedved. And the number on the board is 3. It's Nedved! No mistake! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
By Leverkusen. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result... One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling... Hones! That carried quite a threat. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Strong running down that left flank. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri. Well, that has not gone well. Ernest. Good driving run. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to play him in. Thuram, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He can run onto that. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through. And he's there to belt it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira. And it's Hullet. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this? Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! Oh, well played, well played. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Hullet. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rummenigge. And he's intervened well there. Van Nistelrooy. Vieira. That's been cut out, well played. Mosquera. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That's a good ball out wide. And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Good ball, good take. And now they can spring out of defence. Hernes. Just about within shooting range. A probing pass. Szoboszlai. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Hernes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's picked it up out wide, and the cross comes in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's Szoboszlai. It's a promising position. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. This their second corner of the game. Otto goes short. Nice interception, well timed. Now that's well seen too. The referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Rodri. Otto. Ball is over the line. And here's Szoboszlai. Hernes proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Hiroshima are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Mosquera. And it's Otto. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Otto. Szoboszlai is wide and looking to get onto this. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's made its way to him. Hullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Hernes. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Real chance! It's in! The breakthrough strike!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's good play. Knocks it into space. Fired deep towards the back post.
Miami FC really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Over to the left. Cross needs to be good. And he's gone looking for safety. Ambitious ball here. Ernest quietly revving up. That looks a good ball through. Donnarumma attempts a clearance.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Rummenigge. And Guti! He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
After 81 minutes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Leading by two, and the finishing line in sight. Cruyff. It's a goal kick. Toure picks it up from the goal kick. Del Piero. Platini. And this is Gerrard. Gerrard! In for the pieces! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit.
Shoots! It's in! And they are right back within touch! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
4 added
So
minutes
just
have
a
been
consolation, or is there a way back from here? No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Dunk cuts out the pass. 4 extra minutes added on, and that interception was most necessary. Cruyff. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rodri. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. But as you can see, we've already started here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Nedved. Hernes. Look at the space here. Hullet. Oh, important interception. Rummenigge. Decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Hiroshima are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Forlan is onto this.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ronaldinho. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's a really well-measured ball. Guti is always scanning the pitch for targets. Knocks it out wide. Takes a shot! And that certainly packed a punch. Now it's Forlan. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Neves. And this is Forlan. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice sequence of passes, this. Saliba. Can he get it through? Hullet, and the shot! Ruud Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge out towards the flank. Hit into the middle. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Nedved. Yaya Toure gets a foot in and wins the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Milan finding their passes.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a cute ball. Rummenigge. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're just settling back into this second half. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Nedved. Gullit. Cleared without complication. Gullit. Gattuso. It's a promising position. Thuram proves too strong, too smart. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's superb. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rummenigge. Ronaldinho. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that.
Fallen! Has another go! He's kept it out just.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Gullit. Oh, and he's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Nedved. Nedved. Distributed tidily. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lovely bit of skill. Now that looks a decent ball. Bullish header! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest, and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's made its way to him. Firmine. He's shifting through the gears here. Nedved. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And this is Mohamed Salah. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for the lead. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passes coming off in quick succession here. McAllister is the team's great visionary.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Azar. Matches Nunes, picks it up now. Nice interception, well timed. Nedved. Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Matches Nunes carries the ball down the right. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's found the way through. Great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Azar, no way through, so Mathias Nunes! Oh, brilliant from Mathias Nunes! About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Lopez with the cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Lopez. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Played into space. He's in a good position here. Tries a shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! A finish of true class! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
2 added minutes has been
What a
indicated.
throw in. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly. Chips it through. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. And here's Lopez. Oh, shooting chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a
Just a
lead
quick
that's
request
by
today
no
for
means
everybody to
convincing.
please kindly
The manager
remove any
can't
cars parked
go
on the
too
road
easy on his
outside the
players
stadium.
here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Hiroshima really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Rummenigge. Vieira. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for a runner. Saliba kept aware, And it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a cute ball. It's a goal kick. Matthews Nunes. Azar. McAllister. He's in plenty of space here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ernest looking to be a menace in the final third. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Simplicity itself.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Fermin gets good distance on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta. Here's Haaland. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Searching pass he's played there. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that has fair fizzed.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Nedved. Number 11.
Platini.
Rummenigge. Number 14.
It's a searching pass.
Number 24.
That's the keeper's ball.
Coming on the field.
Hiroshima really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Number 10.
Pass is just off target.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has been slung wide. Platini. Thinks one through, and this is Del Piero. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Out to the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's come to nothing. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Inzaghi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's Bebeto. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's run loose here. So what can they make of this? Bebeto. And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, neither willing to give in. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Oh, easy pickings there. And he was quick to react. Rummenigge. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient possession-based game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's looking wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernes. Passing is crisp and sharp. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pirlo. The most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. And here's Ibrahimovic. Guti. Oh, good spread. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dink through, and this is Hullet. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's Guti. Guti! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out? Guti receives it in a good position here. Looking here to chip it through. As crossed it, he rises! There it is! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
They're urging him to shoot. Played towards the front line. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's cut it out, goes long and straight. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Hernes. Nicely weighted ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No, that was never going to make it. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through, looking for the run. There's the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass?
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Vieira. And it's Neymar. Look at the space here. Closing in on goal. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Rummenigge, and he shoots! Goal! And once more we are all square. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Played into space. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nedved. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Pirlo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Shot could be on. And this is Ibrahimovic. Guti. Rummenigge could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time, too, to get...
It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Keeper's dealt with that. Neymar, it's a threatening ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Great Rummenigge! He scored! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's...
Tries a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Knocks it into space. Check.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He might be in here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pinches it off him.
Well, that's good defending. He's...
And Hoyt! Pirlo. Oh, can he get onto this?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace, and he's worked it through. Buffon is there, and he can get that clear. Pass somewhat off target. Rummenigge, and he's away. Oh, super ball, real chance! No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It was a great chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! And the comeback is complete! What a delicious finish, that is immaculate!
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 27.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. And here's Ibrahimovic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Semenyo, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And here's Cantona. No, it's Ibrahimovic. Bergomi is there to clear.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Time added on 4 minutes. That's the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bounced. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bounced. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides...
Rummenigge! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. And here's the chance to counter. Platini. He is just caressing the ball. Now, can they get him away? Platini was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Suarez. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, we expected better, and so did... It's Ibrahimovic! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nedved looking for a run-up. So what can they make of this? That's beautifully weighted. Bergomi calmly anticipates.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a shade optimistic. Platini. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hernes, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Platini is onto this. Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Goes for a shot! There it is! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Pull it. Look at the space here. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. He's had a shot! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Takes a shot! It's in!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Seedorf. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Shot could be on. He has found the way through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And he's gone backward here. Picked out brilliantly. Luis Suarez. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Probing pass. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That looks a good ball through. And that is expertly dealt with. Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Bullet. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Guti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Seedorf. And Seedorf! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Seedorf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's taking no chances there. He's going for goal! Liverpool have their second corner now. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Busquets. Vieira. Rummenigge. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Nedved. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Hullet. Platini, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. Seedorf. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
The attendance for this
Now
match
it's
was
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Platini.
29,514.
Played into space. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep full.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out towards the flank. And this is it's Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Seedorf. Number 11, Nedved. Number
Intercepts
7,
the throw. That's well read.
Suarez.
Pass somewhat off target.
Number 22, Platini. Number 9,
Luis
Ibrahimovic.
Suarez.
Coming on the
Semenyo
field,
going about
number
things with
13,
real menace.
Pedri. Number 19,
they're back on the ball again.
Messi. Number 18,
Tries to play it
Dembele.
through.
Number 20, Gullit.
Pedri.
Number 23,
Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! And they can counter here. And it's Cruyff. He is through here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? Bullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Semenyo really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Taken back almost at once. Oh, super find.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Dembele. Dembele is steaming forward. Vieira. Semenyo, nicely weighted ball. Pedri. Zanetti. Oh, it's Dembele. Vieira. Semenyo. No, that's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Plays it out wide.
Hiroshima really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Cruyff. Semenyo. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Very much into the last knockings. And it's Michel Platini. Nicely worked.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saliba makes the interception. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And here's Cantona. Danger averted for now. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive...
Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Good ball, good take. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Cantona. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Picked out brilliant. Bullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He gets big. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's a sharp pass. Manchester United finding their passes. He rises! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Couldn't squeeze it through. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Seedorf. Ernest. Rijkaard. Gullit. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played back in. Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land. And the shot's on here. And that's been intercepted. Great chance! Played out to the right. Now it's Gullit. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Hiroshima are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Cruyff. He can get that clear. Guti does really well to win the ball there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, again there's no way through. And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it taken off him. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Schmeichel gets good distance on it. Rummenigge. That's an excellent interception. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Gullit! Superb from Gullit! A finish of true class! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Hiroshima are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Yaya Toure. And this is Gullit. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vieira. Into the channel. Nedved in acres of space out wide. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And he's there to clear it. Gullit dominates aerially so often. Nedved. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And that's the second half started. And that is a little undercooked. Now that's well seen too. Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. Big chance! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's been won straight back. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Cantona. Now it's Seedorf. Gullit. Can he finish? No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Gullit demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Cantona. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cruyff.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Vieira. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Hullet. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hullet. And he shoots! And he's quick to get it clear again. Rijkaard. Saliba. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner... Oh, what has happened here? Saliba. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Cruyff. It's a good spell of possession.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ambitious ball here. Tries to pass it through. Hoeneß providing an outlet on that flank. Seedorf. That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? And he's gone searching crossfield. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hullet. That's a shade optimistic. Saliba. Seedorf. Now Yaya Toure. Vieira. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Ibrahimovic is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Cantona.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Johan Cruyff. Number 10, Hullet. Hoeneß. Number 55,
Rummenigge.
Seedorf.
Zico.
Coming on the field,
Real
Ibrahimovic.
chance!
Number 9,
Oh,
Karl-Heinz
nice.
Rummenigge.
Just not
Number
quite.
11,
Yeah, I mean, I guess he
Pele.
tried one of his specials.
Vitinha. Substitution in progress.
Ibrahimovic. And it's Vitinha. Pele. Rummenigge. Platini. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vitinha. No, it's come to nothing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to play it through. He's found some space. It's Ibrahimovic!
Well,
And that will be it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going...